That's about it. Okay. Anybody want to commentate? Anybody want to commentate? We don't have our commentator today.
It's going to be moms mic'd up.
Moms
might
mic'd
just
up.
get secretly
Grandparents
attached.
mic'd up. Anybody want to commentate?
Yeah, I do.
Any takers on commentating? We made Owen go to school. He'll be here tomorrow morning, though. Anybody want to commentate? Nobody want to commentate? You want to commentate? Commentate? Okay.
Do you commentate too, Dave? Do you commentate too?
I do.
You want to wear a microphone?
Got one.
Yep, you can wear mine.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Oh.
Normally our son does it.
I mean, it'll be all about my team, but I'd be happy if you want to hear me talk. It's fine.
All right,
Try
it. Flip it up.
We got dual mics here. I have to be careful what I say about Minnetonka now. I don't know. All right. Well, hello to Lakeville and Minnetonka. Then I guess I'm the voice for both teams here. So, fun fact: the Ospreys are Jason's a coworker of mine, so we know each other pretty well. All right, let's play hockey. Welcome. We've got Lakeville, PWB North B1 versus Minnetonka, B2 black team. I'm mic'd up for Minnetonka. They're going to have me talk, so I don't know how many Minnetonka parents can hear me, but welcome. Just do a play-by-play for Lakeville. So I won't know any of your players' names, but do what we can. We've got Keegan, Owen, and Leo on the offense with Chuck and Thomas Ottinger on defense there. Lakeville into the zone. Minnetonka back the other way through neutral ice. Heading in. Chuck defending. Takes the puck away. Chuck is going to skate it up through neutral ice, going back the other way. And gets a shot off. Save. Minnetonka. Keegan trying to get there, the rebound, but no dice. Puck is back out. Cross ice pass from Ottinger. Now Owen Witt is out. We're getting a line change. We've got Carson out in defense. I assume Caden Frost. Yep, is out there. He's got the puck right now. Caden through neutral ice. Finally gets by. Into the zone. Skating around. Going to shoot. Good save by the Minnesota goalie. Rebound. Second shot denied as well. It's not going back the other way. They'll dump it in. That's going to be icing unless they beat us. Let's see here. Nope. 13:57 left to play in the first period. All right, and then we've got Miles out there, along with, I think that's Lane Schaefer. Lane on the withdraw to Carson, tries to send one in, but hits the stick and goes bouncing up high. We've got Eli over there. So Eli, Miles, and Lane are the forwards. Carson and Caden show the defense. Caden back to get that puck. They get there first, get a shot on net. Will saves. Puck out front. Not quite 100% on that. Miles has it, comes back the other way. He'll send it off the boards. That's going to be icing the other way. We'll go all the way back down. $13:27 left in the first period. We've got Easton and Owen on the face-off out there with Leo again. And back to Chuck and Thomas on defense. Chuck's got the puck behind the net, sends it around the boards. It's going to hit Leo out of the zone. Minnetonka back in. Moving towards the net. Leo comes up with it though. And held. Blue line. Up and out by Easton. In neutral ice. Sent back in deep. Yep, just outside the red line. So that'd be icing on Minnetonka. We'll go all the way down. And for those of you who just joined, welcome. You can see the count number going up. I'm also broadcasting for Minnetonka as well, just my voice. They got their own camera. But I know the gentleman running the camera. Chuck shot. Good save. Then a cross ice pass into the zone. Chuck back to defend. Keegan's there, as is Lane Schaefer. Minnetonka. Got a centering pass out front. Finally collected, sent to the nets. Goes off the skate, goes wide left. Back in the corner. Chuck's going to send it up to Keegan, who sends it out of the zone. Eli's going to try and get there. He does. Ties him up a little bit, and I'll send it in deep into the corner. Minnetonka off for a change. Chuck's going to send it up. It's going to hit Keegan along the boards. And Minnetonka back in with some speed. Ottinger stands tall, and Will makes a quick save there. Chuck and Lane and Keegan all battling over there. Centering pass up front, and up front they make a nice shot right on net, and Will wasn't quite in the right position there, so Minnetonka up early. We had Miles, Owen, and Leo with Carson and Caden on defense. Carson's cross ice pass over to Caden. Up out of the zone. And the stick up. Miles grabs it instead. Here we go. Miles out front. Shot. I don't know if that got through. Carson holds the point, sends one in, bounces left of the net. Miles back in the corner. goes off of Miles towards the net. Oh, has to make a quick save. At the favorable bounce there. 11:48 left to play in this first period. You've got Owen on the faceoff. Over to Miles, back into the corner. Puck is out. Caden steps up, but they get it by him, so Carson's back. We got a 2-on-1. Owen's back checking. Carson commits and knocks the puck away, and then Leo comes up with it. Leo sends it out. So we're waiting a minute. It's not a player. Leo over there. They'll pop it in. Wide left on net. Owen Witt. Up for Leo, but held in at the blue line by Minnetonka. Carson back. Sends it around the other way around the boards. Minnetonka gets there first. Caden's trying to help, but sent to the blue line. Out to the point. Shot. Tip. Just left of the net. Good tip. Out front. Dangerous. Carson and Caden working behind the net. Minnetonka trying to get there. Will's going to cover and shut it down. 10:57 left to play in the first period. All right, we got Easton, Lane, and Eli out on offense with Chuck and Thomas on defense. Chuck battling back along behind the nets. Thomas over there to grab it. Back to Lane, over to Chuck, looking for Easton. He blew a tire there though, but he's back up in action. Sent in. Way far away, and Willow had a piece of that, so not icing. Easton pops it out of the zone, along the boards, see if Eli can get there. Minnetonka grabs it, sends it over. And in on sides, drop pass, sent left of the net. Chuck back there trying to get the puck away. Centering pass denied by Eli. Then ricochets off. Gets to Chuck. He's going to skate up the boards. He's going to get pinched down there. And shut down. Leo's out. Owen's out. Oh, they're coming in. Nottinger and Minnetonka there. Shot on net. Save. Sent to the point, launched to net, tipped out front. No goal. It was over high stick. He tipped it, but stick was clearly above the shoulders and the top of the net, so that's no goal. High stick. Good shot though. Back to Carson, over to Caden, up for Keegan. Keegan's got it. Still working. Minnetonka back the other way here. Through neutral ice. Carson's going to beat them to the puck. Knock it around the back. Get Caden. Caden's going to, oops, lost it there. Has it back. Carson, Minnetonka blew a tire and fell down, but Carson will send it over to Keegan. Keegan's going to pop. There we go. Up and out of the zone. Down into the Minnetonka territory. Keegan's holding at the blue line. He'll go off for a change. Owen's going off for a change. So we've got Leo still back there. Carson and Caden out. Here comes support off the bench. We got Miles and Lane Schaefer. 8:41 left to play in the first. Minnetonka back to neutral ice. Strong play by Lane. Knock that puck off. Skated up. Just lost the puck off the stick. Minnetonka will send it out to neutral ice with a defense change. Oh, we got, I think we're calling tripping on Lane. Yep, tripping on Lane Schaefer. I didn't really see, but that was kind of weak, I think. But so Minnetonka gets a power play for a minute and a half. But I didn't really see it, to be fair, so I don't know what it was. So 8:28 left to play in the first. 2-minute penalties, apparently, in the tournament. So we got 2-minute power play from Minnetonka. I'll try it. Work on where to be, I guess. There we go. I don't know what we're waiting for at the moment. Talking to the, doing some clock stuff. They haven't got the penalty up there, I guess. Maybe it's not a 2-minute penalty. Maybe it's supposed to be a minute and a half. Nope, 2 minutes. Oh, he's heading the wrong side, I think. There we go. All right, I think we're good. The ref is still talking to him. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, there it is. Now it's a minute and a half. All right, so it is a minute and a half penalty. They had that wrong. That was what we were waiting for. Eli on the face-off. Chuck out there along with Eli. It's Eli, Chuck, Ottinger, and Miles. Ottinger with a nice job knocking that puck behind the nets. Minnetonka taking advantage of the power play, looking to pass cross ice. They do. Shot, save, Will. All right. 8:07 left to play in the first. 1:10 left on the penalty for Lane Schaefer. Minnetonka power play. Eli in the draw. Sent back. Carson's out there. Spins it around the back. Gets it over to Caden Frost. He gets up to Miles, who pops it out. Almost got there. Minnetonka back the other way. Carson trying to knock that away. Eli's there to help. Shot goes wide left of the net. Caden digs it out to Miles. Miles goes cross ice, looking for Eli. Hits him. Gonna dump it in deep. And kill some time. 36 seconds and counting off on the penalty. Minnetonka back the other way. Off the boards. Easton Shepard out now, along with Owen Witz. Goes off Carson's stick. And save by Will. Loose rebound. Put back on net. Doesn't get through. Puck's over in the corner. Owen. And finally, Caden comes up with it. Caden's going to try and skate it up. Quick stick knocks that away. Back the other way. Carson and Owen there. Carson's going to try and work him wide. Does. Knocks it off the stick. Owen intercepts. Sends it up the boards. Lane Schaefer out of the box now. So we're back to 5-on-5 till the power play. Caden Frost is going to put it on net. Hard shot. Saved. Easton out there. Ooh, I think that was Easton. It was a nice follow-up shot. Yep. Got on another save with the goalie. All right, so we've reset. We've killed the power play. We have Leo, Lane on the ice with Ottinger, and looks like Keegan's still out there. And I think, yep, now we're back. Okay. Minnetonka's got it behind our net, though. They're going to try and stuff it in. Will makes the save. Lane comes up with it. Trying to break it out here. Held the blue line, Minnetonka. Centering pass. Just left of the net. Chuck's got it. Chuck's going to skate it up. Nice job. Off the boards. Gets it to himself. Still going. Minnetonka back the other way. 5:52 left to play in the first. Eli over there breaks that charge up from Minnetonka. Back to Thomas. Pops it up to the blue line. Quick stick out front to the center. Then goes to Keegan from Chuck. Keegan's going to try and skate it up. And he does. Gets it in the zone. Still pushing it down there. Ooh, gets it on net over to Owen and gets it on net. And then Minnetonka makes the save there. 5:28 left to play in the second period. Shots are 10-4 in favor of Minnetonka. Most of the scores 0-1. All right, Carson and Caden on the defense. We've got Miles, Owen on the draw, and Eli over there in the left wing. Tonka's got it behind their own net, trying to break it out. Caden Frost trying to hold the blue line here. He does. Caden's going to try and pop it around the other defender. Finally comes out. They got 2-on-1 going. Carson, nice back check from Miles, though. Carson shuts that down. Carson's going to grab it. Pop it up the nets, or the board, sorry, behind the net. Held at the blue line by Minnetonka. Shot, will save, rebound. Miles back the other way. He's going to ice it, I think. Yep, we'll get a line change and go all the way back down. 4:50 left to play in the first period. Got Lane, Easton, and I believe that's going to be Leo over there. Yep, along with Ottinger and Petch on defense. Minnetonka's got the puck, trying to wrap it around. It's in the blue paint, but somebody cleared it out of there. Minnetonka back resetting, coming back in. Ottinger defending. Spin turn, centering pass cross ice. Ooh, one-timer miss. Chuck will knock him off the puck. Chuck's going to pop it up for Easton. Easton tries to get there, held at the blue line. Will's going to make sure that goes behind the net. Ottinger grabs it. Ottinger turning. Ooh, Lane comes up with it. Lane's got it on his stick, and he's going to try and skate up. Lane's got it, going with Leo up there. Passed it over just behind Leo, but Leo comes up with it, shoots. Can't get through traffic. Good effort. And held by Leo as he goes off to change. Minnetonka back the other way. We've got Eli Owen out. Carson's out there. Owen's got it through neutral ice. There's two guys to beat as Minnetonka changes. Owen skates it up, goes around one guy, shot. Oh, good save from Minnetonka. Nice shot from Owen. 3:31 left to play in the first period. Owen off the face-off. Keegan's got it. Caden tries to hold. They get by. Carson's going to get there first. Skated around behind the net. See if he can go somewhere with it. Passes it up to Owen in the slot. Not the best idea. Just left of the nets. Caden has it. Held at the blue line by Minnetonka. Sending on nets. Glove down by Owen. I think it was headed right at the post, but Owen grabs it out of the air. 2:59 left to play in the first period. Get a face-off down the Lakeville end here. We're going to have, it's like Lane, Miles, and Leo out, along with Carson. Oh no, they scored. Minnetonka with a quick shot off the face-off, goes right in. Carson and Caden were on defense, but I don't think they even had time to get to the front of the net. So another score from Minnetonka. 2:52 left to play in the game. First period. All right, Lane on the face-off. Back in. Caden trying to break that up. Sorry, that's Ottinger and Chuck. Sorry, I switched the D there. So Ottinger sends it up, hits Leo. Centering pass just almost got through, but Minnetonka has it back behind their own net on the corner. Ooh, out front, intercepted by Leo. Shot just wide. Out to Ottinger, though, in center ice. He's going to shoot one in. Gets tipped out front. But I don't know what that was. I don't know. Nobody knows what happened. Did we know what happened? Too many men on the ice, maybe? Well, there's a whistle. We're not sure why. So, the clock wasn't running. I don't know why. So the clock wasn't running, so I guess they blew the whistle. Sorry, back to the face-off. Minnetonka. Owen back to Chuck. Set on net, doesn't get through. Ooh, almost to Eli, though, there. And taking a close-up shot. They'll pop it out of the zone. Thomas over to Chuck. Chuck's there. Sends it up for Easton. Battling, trying to break the puck out. Minnetonka grabs it, sends it back to their D. Oh, intercepted at the line, onside. Eli's got it. Going to take a quick shot. Stick save. Minnetonka loose out front. Couldn't quite get to the puck in time. Great effort, though. Minnetonka back in. Thomas comes up with that. He's going to turn around and a quick reverse. Tries to get it to Eli. Can't. So he's going to try and leaves it up front. Shot on net almost. Loose to the right. Loose out front, and Will's going to cover. 1:37 left to play in the first period. Carson and Caden are going to be out on D. We got Lane, Keegan, and Sulip. Leo's over there on offense. Lane on the draw over to Keegan. Keegan back behind the nets. Leo for support. Out to the line. Sent. Bouncing puck. Loose up front. Will save one, and there's it. It's going to go in. Yep. Bouncing puck. Rebound popped in the air, and they popped it in the net. First period, 1:22 left to play. Not the way Lakeville wants to start this. Keep it up. Got Owen on the draw out there with Miles and Eli. Carson and Caden still on defense, or now on defense. And back to Caden. Caden scoots it ahead, tries to get to Eli and Miles, but nope. Minnetonka out through neutral ice. Into the zone. Shots. Apparently offsides. Will made a save there, but I don't think it would have mattered. 1:09 left to play in the first. Owen on the draw. Over to Carson. This is at the stick. Oh man, quick shot. Save. .104 left to play. First. Draw back to Minnetonka. Quick knocked off the stick by Miles out of the zone. Puck's down along the boards. Back and forth here a few times. Nope, pops over Caden's stick. Carson's going to have to go get that. Going to send it around. He's going to be able to get Eli over there. Eli's got it. Minnetonka player falls down, so Owen now trying to work it in. Eli gets there. And we're changing our D, so they're out, back the other way. We've got, actually that's Easton out there. Along with we got Ottinger. Caden's still out, so we don't have Chuck yet. Caden trying to block out front, almost gets through to the net. And Eli, sends it down ice, but intercepted by the Minnetonka player. He's sitting here at the line. Pass just broken up by Ottinger. Chuck's out. Chuck's going to grab it. See if Chuck can get going here. Chuck down the other way into Minnetonka. Skates. Races back to the corner. And we got the end of the first period. All right. So shots ended at 18-7 in favor of Minnetonka at the end of the first. Score, obviously, 3-0. All right. Looks like we're going to have Leo, Lane Schaefer, and Easton, I think, over there. Yes. Lane wins the draw, drives it ahead. Lane's down. Easton over there. Grabs the puck. Easton sends it deep into the quarter. Sorry for the camera there. We've got Ottinger and Petch out on defense. Shuck's going to grab it, send it back in. It's going to be off sides. I guess, okay, yeah. That's pretty blatantly off sides. He finally blows the whistle. 14:31 left in the second. You'll get a change. I think on offense, we got Keegan, Eli, and Owen on center. Still got Thomas and Chuck on defense. Owen pokes ahead, but Minnetonka back to the way through neutral ice. They're in, they shoot, gloved down by Will. Off the face-off, Owen over to Eli, back to, oops, sent on net, but can't get through the skates of Owens standing there. This is good. Oh, centering pass. Will makes the quick bad save. Keegan's trying to push it out, and it's held in by Minnetonka. Ottinger wraps it around the boards. He's got Eli over there, so he can get to it in time. Eli does. He pops it through, races ahead. Minnetonka sending it up. Owen down there. Minnetonka back the other way. Caden is out still. It was out with Ottinger still out. Shot from Minnetonka. Bad save, Will. Minnetonka trying to pop it back in the zone. Finally gets in there. Ottinger steps up, trying to break it up. Does so. But centering pass. Minnetonka's got it on their stick there. Keegan trying to break it out, and finally, I think Owen's going to ice it, and we'll get a change. 13:06 left to play in the second period. All right, we've got Leo, Carson, and Caden defense, and then Lane and Miles out on offense. We've got Miles and Caden trying to break it out over there. We're finally out of the zone, but controlled by Minnetonka. Sent back in briefly. Lane Schaefer's over there. Carson's going to race around and get there. He's trying to send it over to Caden, but they get out front. Carson's got it. And it's knocked down. Centering pass out front. Shot, score. Minnetonka sit there waiting on the back door. .36 left in the second. All right, Chuck and Thomas are back out in D. We got Owen, Easton, and Eli. Face off. One back to Ottinger. Up for Eli. Eli's got it. Oop, it's in, okay. Looked off sides, but we'll take it. Minnetonka, back the other way through neutral ice. Shuck's going to be there. Oh, near bias. And not much of a shot. Goes wide left. Bouncing puck. Easton is sending it back around. Looking for Eli over here. Eli and Owen. Bouncing puck goes just right of the net. Owen's going to get a stick on it, or Will's going to get a stick on it just to play it safe. Chuck comes up with it. Yeah, battling away here. A bunch of players go down. Minnetonka's going to try and reset, bring the puck back in. Eli steals it, pops it ahead. Eli's got it. He's going to hopefully get a shot here. We'll see if he gets there in time. He gets the post, and they'll cover. Good effort from Eli, though. Down on the right side of the ice. 11:29 left to play in the second. Face off. Back to Carson. Dumps it in deep. Lane's got it. Lane, Keegan, and Leo are out. So Carson's going to hopefully rip one on net here. Does tipped up front. Oh, good save from Minnetonka. Leo had that tip, I think. Keegan there in the crease. And Minnetonka back the other way. Carson's going to have to turn. He does. And tips it out, keeps it out, and forces the offsides. Good stick. There we go. 11:01 left to play in the second period. Face off. Carson sends it across for Caden. Caden's going to try and get it. He does. He gets some speed. He's going to try and skate it in, but they're way off sides. I don't know what happened exactly. I think they're expecting Caden to dump it in maybe. 10:51 left to play in the second. We've got Eli, Owen, and Miles out. Minnetonka off. Carson holds it out. Minnetonka dumps it behind our net. Caden's there. Caden is going to try and pop it up and out. Does with the bouncing puck. And we've got Eli racing there to get it. Back in the other way. Carson gets there first. He's going to send it across ice, hopefully, to Caden, who gets it up to Owen. Some good passing going here, like that. Dump it back into the corner. Eli gets there. We're changing our D, so he can't use the point. So now he's got to hold in the corner. Eli does a nice job holding that in. Back the other way comes Minnetonka. Ottinger and Chuck are out. And steered away by Ottinger. Sending it up off of Miles' stick over there. Held with the blue line by Minnetonka. Still coming. There's Miles has it finally. Ooh, shot wide right. Oh, tried to set it out, but hits the Minnetonka player. Centering pass out front, up the blue line. Just comes out of the zone. Eli there to try and do something with it. And a quick stick from Miles. Gets it to Eli. Eli's in. One guy to beats. They knock the puck off the stick, but he gets the rebound back along the boards. Centering pass out front. Oh, he had Easton was there. He almost got a stick on it and hit a nice shot, but they got to it at the same time. Oh, they're getting around us. They're going to center it, and thankfully they were cut off. And the puck is out. It's going to be icing. If it gets there, I think it's going to sit, so they're going to wave that off. Yep. Nice job from Leo hustling down. That's Leo in there. Easton helping out, but they're back. Ottinger's going to have to go catch that guy. And, oh, nice stick, but oh, they missed the follow-up. Lane's got it, sends it out of the zone. They'll send it back in. Leo's going to send it out. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Minnetonka. And they'll dump that back in. Ottinger and Chuck defending, centering pass out front. Chuck gets the puck's way. Sent on nets. Oh, wow. Rebound chance for Minnetonka right out front. Just goes right of the net. Tipped by Easton. He's going to try and get there in time. Taking a swing at it. Try to get there. Now we got Leo supporting. And Lane. Ottinger just missed that. Oh, Chuck tries to clear, but it goes off the Minnetonka player. Back into our own zone. So centering pass. Minnetonka has it. Looking for the wraparound. He's trying to stuff it in. Covering. And we're going to get a little whistle. And shut down. 7:33 left to play in the second. Good line change. We're going to have Keegan, Eli, and Owen on offense. Carson and Caden on defense. Oh, another draw. Over to Keegan. Get an Owen trying to break it out of the corner here. Good support from Caden. Owen comes up with it. And gets it over to Eli. Eli sends it across out of the zone. Gets to Keegan's stick. Keegan's going to be able to skate it up. Eli's going in as well. Keegan gets pinched along the boards. Ooh, centering pass out front, but nobody with Minnetonka there right now. Coming back the other way. Oh, nice quick stick from Owen. Gets it to Eli. Eli's there alone in the front of the net. Rebound. Well, that's going to be a penalty, I think, on Minnetonka. They gave Eli a nice push. I'll call that interference. 6:52. Left to play in the second. I think Lakeville will be in a power play now for a minute and a half. 5-on-4 hockey. They're going to have Eli, Owen, and got Keegan over there still. We got Chuck and Thomas on defense. Face off. Owen to Keegan. Oh, turns around, sends it to Chuck, sends it up, bouncing puck. Oh, just wide over the nets. Nice shot from Chuck there. Out to Ottinger, over to Chuck. Oh, hit off the stick of Minnetonka. It's going to be in. Shot. Oh, good save from Will. Rebound. Nice shot from Minnetonka, honestly. Offsides. Minnetonka. 6:23 left to play in the second period with a minute left on the Lakeville power play. The defensive line change, we're going to have Leo, Lane, and Miles out there. Controlled by Leo. Sent ahead around. Leo's there. Leo's got to get there first. He does. Still has the puck. Trying to get it centered. Good effort, but ultimately Minnetonka comes up with it. Now send a bouncing, rolling puck. That's going to be offside. Icing. Just 6:02 left to play in the second. 40 seconds left in Lakeville power play. We'll go all the way back down. Try that again. All right, Lane on the draw. Lane over to Leo. But Minnetonka controls, broken up by Ottinger, over to Leo. The Chuck stick. Leo's going to have to get in there. He does. Nice centering pass. Oh, Lane was almost there. Miles out front. Ottinger at the line. He's going to send a bouncing puck. Ooh, tipped wide right, I think. Leo has it. Miles has it to the point. Chuck sends it on net. And they'll cover. 5:34 left to play in the second period. 12 seconds left in the Lakeville power play. We'll get Carson and Caden out on defense, along with Owen, Easton, and Eli. Puck is controlled by Minnetonka. Skated behind the net. Out to Carson at the point, sends it back in deep. Over to Eli. Eli's got it, centering pass up front. There it is, sitting there in the paint, but nothing. Oh, they're going to, coming off the bench, or I think off the penalty. Carson shuts it down. And puck is back in the corner. Caden there to help with Owen. Centering pass out front. Caden gets the stick on that and forces the puck over the net, but I think it's still dangerous here. Caden held with the blue line. Oh, missed it. Eli gets it out of the zone at least, so that's good. And sends it back in. Carson grabs it. Reverse. Going to send it over for Caden and then ultimately Eli, I think. Here, yep, Eli's going to come up with it. Eli looking for Owen, tries to get it over there. Caden gets his piece on it. Owen's got it. Easton, there he goes. Easton dumps it back in the corner. Back to Eli, who's battling away as we change. Oh, out front to Keegan. Backhands it on net. Good effort. Good play. 4:14 left to play in the second period. We got Lane, Leo, Keegan, Thomas, and Chuck. Defense. Lane wins the faceoff back to Ottinger, dumps it in behind the nets. Keegan there with a quick stick, holds. And Leo's going to get there. Back to Thomas, going to send another one towards the net. Chipped away by Minnetonka, can't get through the defenders. Over to Chuck, who puts it on net, but can't get through there either. Minnetonka finally back through neutral ice. Hunter got a piece of it, and a shot goes wide right. And I think we got a delayed penalty coming. I don't know. Okay, they're going to blow the whistle. Will covered it. Let's see, they're going to pull hooking. Okay, so I think Lakeville has a hooking penalty. 3:35. That's going to be Wayne Schaefer. It's supposed to be a minute 30 for hooking. They have 2 minutes again. I don't know. I'm going to fix that. And so it's 4-on-5 hockey for a minute and a half. There we go, they fixed it. Minnetonka shoots, goes wide right. Minnetonka circling, shot on net. Nice save from Will. Gobbled that one up. 3:23 left to play in the second period. Minute 18 left on the Minnetonka power play.
Penalty Lakeville North, number 27, Lane Schaefer, minor, minute and a half for Buffalo.
Puck comes out. Shots. Ooh, tipped wide. Still controlling Minnetonka. Tossed on net, but finally cleared by Keegan. And Minnetonka lost it in the skate and dumped it. There we go. And trying to come back the other way, but nope. Shot wide right. 47 seconds left in the power play from Minnetonka. Ottinger back to get the puck. He does finally come up with it there. See if he can get it up to Keegan, who's waiting along the boards to try and break it up. Nope, centering pass. Will bouncing puck. Rebound back over the nets. Centering pass again. Intercepted by Keegan now. Minnetonka shot. Oh, wow. Blocker save. Will. And look, it might have gone in the net there. Held. 15 seconds left in the power play from Minnetonka. Ottinger back behind the net. Chuck's there. And will finally clear it. I think it's not icing. They're going to play it. Doesn't have enough to cross the line. So 2:08 left to play. 2 seconds in the power play. We're going to be full strength. We got nobody there. We got a 4-on-1. Nobody. And they shoot and score. I think they caught us changing. All right, we got Eli, Owen, and that's Miles over there. Owen comes up with it, skates it ahead. Back in the corner. Owen there, lurking. Oh, looking for Miles over there, but went right through the paint. Caden trying to skate it up. Oh, the puck just gets by Owen. Carson's going to get there first. Carson's going to grab it. Send it off the boards and out, maybe. Well, Eli finally with the assist there. Now Owen. Puck squirts out into neutral ice. Minnetonka controls. They're going to send it in. Intercepted by Caden Frost, who's got one guy to beat here. See if Caden gets something in the net. Rebound. Good save by Minnetonka. Puck is still loose. Back the other way, though. They got a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, we're back now. Okay. Shot. Will save, and there's a rebound and goal. That'll be 6 goals. I'm guessing that'll trigger running time. We've got just under a minute to play on the official clock. So I'm guessing we'll go to running time here. Leo, Lane Schaefer, the draw. Easton out there with Chuck and
Scoring for Minnetonka, number
Thomas on defense. Shot from Minnetonka, gloved by Will. No, we have not gone to running time, so that's third period only. I don't know what the tournament rules are. 49 seconds left in the seconds. It's back in the corner. Lane's trying to dig it out. This is the line, held briefly, but then tipped ahead by Leo. Ends up on the stick of Lane. Lane's going to skate it in. Cross ice in the slot for Leo, trying to get there. Minnetonka has it. Comes back the other way. Up and out, held at the point, Minnetonka. 18 seconds left to play in the second. Lakeville trying to break it out here. And Lane pops it ahead to neutral ice. Shook skates around back. See, Thomas is going to get there. Thomas tries to wrap around, and Minnetonka can't get the shot through. That'll be the end of the second. All right. Shots for 34-13, favored Minnetonka. Scoreboard speaks for itself. The boys will get a minute to talk it over. All right, started the, I gotta change that. Started the third period. We have Keegan, Owen, and Eli with Chuck and Thomas on D. $15 minutes. They're just talking to their coaches. I'm guessing they're probably playing this running time in the third. We'll see. With a 6-goal differential, third period. That usually means running time. Owen on the face back to Ottinger, up for Eli. Tonka back the other way. Ottinger's going to grab that. Try and backhands it to Keegan briefly. But they'll send it back in. Ottinger's going to grab it. Rim it around the boards. Looking for Eli over there on the other side. Pops it around one guy. Let's see. Hits the ref. And it is currently locked up. We got Owen helping with Chuck and Eli over there. Minnetonka comes up with it. Skates this right to the nets. Shot. Good save from Will. Chuck's got it. Chuck's going through neutral ice. See if we can get something going here. Chuck skates it, dumps it in. We'll get I think we're getting a change here. Yep, we got Lane Schaefer coming out. Minnetonka dumps it into our zone here. This puck sits, so no icing. Chuck's going to try and hit Miles just out of his reach. And it's going to be on net, so no icing. Oh, the goalie left it out front. There's a goal from Miles. Clean. I think it was Miles. Goalie left rebound there, and that was actually Leo. Sorry. Leo scored that. So quick cleanup. We'll get on the scoreboard. Score's not going to cooperate with me, but we have a goal, especially on the board. Lane on the face-off here. Miles has that. I don't know if it's Miles or Leo that scored the last one, to be honest. So I'll have to. Here we go. They're going to announce it. It was 20. It was Miles. There we go. Okay, unassisted. Minnetonka trying to break it out of their zone. Held by Caden. Dumped in. Finally get the score to work here. Minnetonka's got it behind their nets. Oh, reset the whole score. That's nice. That's helpful. That wasn't me. That was the app. Minnetonka in with some speed. Score is 1-6. Let's see if I can get that to catch up here off a post. Finally. Okay. And tied up in the corner. We got Carson over there leaning on it. Out to the points. Shot. Save. All right. We're going to have Easton. Carson and Caden on defense. I think that's Owen. Oh, shot. Save Will. So it's Owen, Easton, and Eli out there. We've got a defensive switch now. We've got Thomas and Chuck out. Back in the corner. Chuck's going to break it out. Bouncing puck. In the corner. Eli trying to clear. Does so. Puck is out. See if we can. Oh, Easton almost gets a stick on that. Or does get a stick on it. Almost intercepts it. Oh, sitting in front. Got a rebound situation going on. So Owen's going to scoop that up. Skate it around behind the net. Gets it to Chuck. Chuck up and out. Here goes the puck. That's not icing because they tipped it. So the puck's going to sit in the ice anyway. The Eli hustling down there. Gets the puck. Owen's moving. Owen and Easton down in the corner there. Minnetonka comes away with it. And they'll come back through neutral ice. Owen, nice job back checking. Ottinger. And held the blue line, Minnetonka. Chuck clears. Easton challenging. Minnetonka's there. Easton, Chuck, and now Lane supporting. They finally get the puck out. Leo's trying to do something with it, but they dump it back in offsides. 11:33 left to play in the game. It is not running time, by the way, so it's back to 5-goal differential. So back in the stop time. We got Keegan, Lane, and Leo on offense with Carson and Caden on defense. Puck's sitting there. They come. Carson's over to defend. And Leo and Carson knocked that off. Leo's taken out of the zone. Minnetonka steals it back. Minnetonka, oh, good job for Lane back checking. Carson gets a stick on it, but then they get it back. Carson grabs it again. Oh, no. That was sent over to the other side. And the net was open, and they pop it in there. $11:10 left to play in the game. All right, we got Owen on the draw over to Miles out there with Eli, and Chuck and Thomas are our defenders here. That's not guys trying to get it in there. Finally do. Chuck comes up with it. Chuck's going to backhand it out of the zone. Down, going to be on net, so they're going to have to steer that aside. Oh, left out front though. Oh, it's there. Rebound. 10:47 left. Held by Ottinger. Skated up. He's going to get a quick shot in net. Oh, and Miles is right there. Can't connect with it, though. Chuck, hard shot from the point. Just wide right of the net. Back the other way. Chuck's going to send it up. Gets it on Miles' stick. Miles is going to skate it in while Minnetonka's changing. They're coming out. Miles shoots. Blocker save. Good shot, though. Owen over to Eli. And that'll be offsides. 10:06. Oh, now it's running time. So 10:02 and counting. Carson and Caden back out. D, we've got Easton, Lane, and Leo out. Lane pushes it ahead in the face-off, controlled by Minnetonka. Going back the other way. And they're going to get by Carson. Let's see if they can just catching them. And Caden was there to assist. Will made a save. 9:38 left to play in the game. Lane. Back to Leo. Oh, puck held at the blue line by Minnetonka. Centering pass. Easton was involved in breaking that up. Then we've got Caden to Easton. Lane's in there. Battle along the boards. They come away with it. Puck is just sitting there. We go. Popped out by Lane Schaefer. Controlled by Minnetonka. Pass it is in. Carson's going to grab that. Tries to skate with it. Knocked away. We got Minnetonka. Too many men on the ice. I think that's what they're going to call there. Yep. 8:43 left to play and counting. So bench penalty, I guess Lakeville gets a power play. Running time, then half, 5-on-4. Owen, back to Carson, rips it on nets, gets it there, save Minnetonka, send it back out, Carson again, sends it towards the net. Caden, hard shot, oh, tipped out front by Eli, covered by Minnetonka. There we go, that's what we need to see. Some pressure. 8:12 and 1:08 left in the power play for Lakeville. Keegan out to Caden, hits the Minnetonka player. Carson's going to have to try and get there and skate. Carson's got it. Turns on the juice, gets it over to Caden. Caden Frost sends it up and out, gets Eli right in the stick. Nice catch and pass there. Eli in the zone. Gets it taken away there a little bit. Owen there briefly, but we're getting Ottinger out now on D. And puck is back in the corner behind the net, but one guy in the rest of the Minnetonka team's chasing, so we're just going to have to pass it up and out to Keegan. Keegan's got it. He's got 1.5 guys to beat here. Let's see the other guys. He knocked it off the stick. Nice effort. Keegan gets it back, though. Keegan backhands it on net. Oh! There's a backhand over to, you can see who that is. I think it was Miles. That was Lane Schaefer. Sorry, Lane almost got a nice backhand in the net there. Ottinger to Miles. Miles has it. Miles. Chuck skates it up. Chuck's looking for Leo back there. And back the other way is Minnetonka, but shipped away. Centering pass. Nobody ready for that one, so it goes through. Minnetonka has it behind her net, looking for a wraparound. Centered, puck's out front. Minnetonka guy on his knees, so can't quite connect with that. Chuck there, held the point. Minnetonka going to send one in on net. Bouncing puck. Penalty's over, obviously, at this point. So 6:20 left, running time. Centering pass out front. Minnetonka, and they're going to send another one on net. Save Will. Ottinger looking to clear. And puck comes out. Miles is there trying to ask him as is Leo. We've got Owen off the board. Leo over to Owen. Owen grabs it, skates it up. Good back check, Minnetonka, though. They're going to grab that. We're changing, so here they come. Easton, nice job defending, moving them wide. Owen trying to help. Caden Frost going to pop it up over there, see if he can't take it out. And he does get it out of the zone. Let's send it right back in. That's not a shot. Covered. Will save. 5:26 running time left. Shots are 42-19, so Will has stopped a lot of shots. We're going to have, that's going to be Eli, Easton, and then Owen on the center with Carson and Cade still out on D. Wrapped around over there. Eli gets there first. Eli pops it ahead. Here goes Eli. Easton's going with him. It's the center. See if Eli is getting pinched wide. Spins back in the corner. There for supports. Oh, they pop it over. Cross ice pass. Caden's back. Caden's going to have to work that guy wide. Centering pass out front. Tipped by Will. Tied up by Carson. Can't get through there, so Easton comes up with it. Skates it out. Easton is looking for Eli, but doesn't get through Minnetonka traffic. Back the other way, we got a defensive change going on, but Ottinger gets there just in time, knocks him off the puck. Chuck. Ottinger to Chuck. Chuck's going to skate up and around, go through some guys. Still has it. He's going through neutral ice. Nice job. Chuck skates it up. And, oh, wow. And shot and a score. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, he made that look effortless. So on the board with 2 now. Back to stop time. 4:13 left to play. That was Lane on the face-off. Back to Chuck. Looking for Keegan and Leo over there. Minnetonka trying to break it out. And like finally do. We have Lane Schaefer out there with back checking there. Leo, oh, look out. That was a nice interception by Chuck. Sends it up to Keegan. Back the other way. Oh, they got behind us. So they're going to get out. We got a nice job from Owen Witt getting back. Chuck looking for Leo. Minnetonka defender down, but it hits him, so stops the puck there at the blue line. Coming back the other way. Got Keegan trying to back check, but we got one-on-one here. Ottinger trying to work him wide. And it comes off his stick back in the corner, so successful. Ooh, shot. Will has to cover it. It got stuck in his skate and almost went back into the net, but Will smartly drops on that and covers the puck. 3:12 left to play in the game. We got another change. Carson and Caden on defense. We're going to have Miles, Owen, and Eli out. Offense. Owen on the draw. Try to tip ahead by Miles. Shot. And the point, and that'll be covered by Will. Reset, try again. Owen, over to Miles. Shot. Save by Will. Minnetonka has the puck behind our net. They're going to try and go for the wraparound. And puck is loose out front. Will is going to tip that one wide right. Minnetonka trying to get there. So is Miles, but out to the point. Shot. Ooh, bouncing weird puck there. Owen will grab it out of the air. Skate it up through neutral ice. Owen has got Miles over there. If he goes back in the corner, let's see. Gets pinched wide. Sent up front. Miles on net. Can't quite. There's the save. Oh, it was loose, but nobody there from Lakeville yet. We got, Eli lost his stick. Minnetonka dumps it in. They're going to change. So we're going to skate this around. Carson's going to grab this. He's going to pop it ahead to somebody. Looks like Caden will end up with it. Caden, centering pass. Can't get through. Looking for Eli. We'll have a Ottinger and out now on D. Easton's out. Centering pass. Nobody there on either team. Hold the blue line. Sent in. Wide left. And that'll be Ottinger over to Easton. Easton's going to try and get there. Gets the puck out. Keep working. Leo's out. Easton backhands it. There we go. Easton's working hard here. Gonna dump it in deep. Lane Schaefer, go out and grab it. We got Chuck and Thomas back on D here. Minnetonka back to neutral ice. D's gonna turn around, set up. We got back checkers. They're gonna shoot on net. Will's gonna have to make a save. 1:14 left to play in the game. Got Lane. Lane up for Leo. Oops, it's tipped out to the center. Easton with a quick stick. Easton again blocking. Nice. Back into the corner. Over. Oh, Easton almost had that. Almost had a breakaway. Lane there, angling under the boards. Looking him outside. Easton there. Centering pass. We had a guy out front, but couldn't get through. I think Will got a stick on that one. It is held in by Minnetonka. Back in the corner, 30 seconds to play. Shucks out there trying to get that puck out of the zone. I think he sent it down, not icing, no, it sits. 17 seconds. Minnetonka back the other way. Got a quick change. Here they come. Keegan's out along with back in the corner, Owen. And I think that's Eli over there. Centering pass, tipped away by Will to Eli. He's going to send it down the ice. And that'll be it. Shots ended up 49-20 in favor of Minnetonka. Score 2-7 or 7-2 if you're Minnetonka. Thanks for watching and listening. Hard-fought game didn't end up as we had hoped, but solid Minnetonka team. Thanks for watching. See you later.